Hey, on this episode of Garden Elves, we're going to talk about tomato plants. Now, I have a tomato plant that I purchased at Home Depot. Now, as you can see, it's very stocky, very healthy. There's a couple things about tomatoes. First of all, you can see that often they send out a sucker shoot right at the joint of a leaf, between the leaf and the stem. Sucker shoots should be pinched out ruthlessly. The whole life of the tomato, pinch out your sucker shoots. Now what I do, because we live in Seattle, I'm not going to put tomatoes out in the ground until the end of May or early June, depending on the weather. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pinch out all this lower growth. Here's a little sucker shoot. Here's a little sucker shoot. Pinch out the leaves. Pinch out everything. So I'm basically reducing it to a stem. And the beautiful thing about tomatoes is they will, I'm going to plant this deep. I'm going to plant it up to here. They will send out roots from the stem, adventitious roots. And you want that because the larger the root zone, when you put it in the ground, the more upward production you're going to have of growth. Because the bigger the root zone, the bigger the leaf growth. So I've got right here a deep pot, much deeper than this. I've got some potting soil mixed with the special garden mix, and I've already added the complete organic fertilizer, Dr. Earth, to this potting mix. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the tomato, remove, alright, come on, give birth to a tomato, yes. So I'm going to put it down. And the other thing, tomatoes love their own compost. So everything that I pruned off of it, pinched off of it, I'm just going to add the soil because they love living in their own compost. So I'm going to add this soil mix. So what I've essentially done is pinched off the leaves of the tomato, planted it deeply, and now I'm going to leave this outdoors during the day, and I'm going to bring it in at night. Tomatoes don't like low nighttime temperatures. This tomato will be about this tall in 2 or 3 weeks. It may be warm enough to put it outside. When I put it outside into the ground, I'm going to pinch it back again. Pinch everything just to leave, a top 6 inches of growth. Pinch all the side shoots, everything out, and I'll then have even a deeper root ball for it to grow, because we're living in a marginal climate for tomatoes.
Hey Stu, can you show people kind of what it looks like in the pot? Can you tilt it to the camera?
So I've potted it up to here.
So there's about, what, 3 or 4 inches?
No, there's 5 inches of growth on top.
Okay.
And I'll do this again when I put it in the ground.
Until next week, don't get overexcited and go out and buy cucumber, squash, tomatoes, or beans. It's too early and they're not going to make it. So hang in there for a few more weeks till our soil warms up. So from sunny Seattle and the Vegetable Garden Elves,
don't forget Slug Patrol.
yay!